What's up, y'all? This your man Lyricist. Welcome to the Lyricist podcast. You're now rocking with myself, K Spiffy, and Dear for Life. We were just talking about Pal World, the AKA Pokemon with guns. Fucking game is awesome. It's setting records right now. I think it's number 7, according to K. It's number 7 all-time charts, is game sales and all that other cool shit. And also, it's not too far out from tying PUBG as far as daily concurrent players. So yeah, that's starting to shit off with some nerd shit. Kind of, we wasn't gonna start there, but fuck it, might as well. So if you're a gamer, feel free to drop some comments and shit. Tell us what game you're playing, and if you're playing Pal World, and how you feel about it. Other than that, Kay, what's going on, man?
Just to piggyback on your point, it was right now they're like, yeah, they are 7th, but they're 7th like as in recurring players. So that's like a 7th best record on Steam. I don't know all the other records on Xbox and stuff like that, but I do know one thing:
Xbox won't release it.
Yeah, I do know one thing. If you have a Xbox Game Pass, you can play that game just for $1.
Fuck, that's crazy, man.
That's a good price.
Hell yeah.
Even though I think the game is worth the whole price.
Yeah.
Because it's that good of a game, but that's
it's
even
actually
better.
Cheap. That's the thing. $30 for the shit, and then they give you an additional 10% off. That's great marketing. That's great marketing. So yeah, I can't knock it. So, Dear for Life, man, what's going on with you, man?
What's good? I have not been on the Pokemon game. I've seen a lot of people streaming it. It looks cool, but I have not been on it. I'll be honest.
No, that's cool, man. that's that honesty. Not everybody will hop on that shit, but
right.
just want to change it up a little bit. We always talking about hip hop and sharing news, and
they do.
I ain't hating on it.
$1.
Yeah, $1. It looks cool. I play it. Shit.
Yep. So that dollar you gave to the bum downtown, you can get it back. Go get the game.
Well, let him keep his $1.
Fuck that, man.
You get another one.
Fuck that, man.
That's fucked up.
Go ahead.
Oh wow.
Ain't nobody tell them to choose depression, eating.
Hey, Kanye said we step over our homeless people to get to the Gucci store.
No, he does. He step over with the fucking combat socks he got.
Rain boots or whatever they
he downgraded to the fucking combat socks.
Yeah.
It's ugly ass things. Now we didn't hit 100K, 100 likes, so I don't have to buy them bitches. But if we do, it stands.
Oh, it's on that video though.
Yeah, on that video. If we do get that 100 likes, I'll buy them.
Hear that on that video. If it's not that video,
Yep. So I got time for that.
Y'all wouldn't wear those if I got y'all some, the Kanye boots or the socks?
I do it for the content.
You talk about the Roundhouse 7s?
No, y'all wouldn't step outside in those?
The Ninja Gaiden ones.
Even if they were comfortable.
Like I said, I'll wear it for the content.
Yeah.
I ain't buying it, so I don't care.
For the content. Hey man, that's an expensive ass whip. It's a couple people out wear them motherfuckers just to kick them dead in chest.
I haven't seen anybody wearing them yet.
I don't even know how they feel. What if they're like a glorified sock?
That's what it is. It's a fucking glorified sock. So I mean, I'm not sure whether like to put that shit in my drawer or buy the goddamn chimney back here for the holidays and shit. But that shit is whack, bro.
Be a fire stocking. I'm not gonna lie. That'd be
literally,
stocking, literally.
Yeah, literally on fire.
Oh, wow.
I bet you made it some bullshit.
He had the knee pads connected to him for a while.
Who had a knee pads?
Kanye. They had the knee pads on him for a second. I don't know if y'all noticed that.
The knee pad is crazy.
Man, he's looking like a foot ninja. Like his part of the foot.
A knee pad is insane.
That's exactly what it looked like.
Yeah, man. Kanye made them motherfuckers, especially for Pete Davis. He was gonna run up on his ass.
Yeah, that's for sure.
He called them motherfuckers the sneaker peek ones.
Hey, you gotta let Pete live, man. I like Pete.
Yeah, I got a problem with Pete. Shit, Kanye do though.
Yeah,
I will say this: I don't think Pete is all that funny.
He's not.
No, no one does.
I don't think he's all that funny at all.
He has moments, but that's like, I don't know, man. That's like a lot of these comedians nowadays. Some of these comedians are starting to be like these hip hop artists. They have like fucking moments, dude.
Yeah.
Funny moments, and then it's done. So,
Right.
But oops, yeah, there's this podcast. Shit popping up. I meant to pop that one off. But yeah, let's hop into the first topic. Speaking of Kanye, let's talk about the album being delayed again for the 20th fucking time. It's looking like it's supposed to be, according to Apple Music, it's supposed to be, or iTunes, it's supposed to be released in February, the 9th or the 19th or some shit like that. That's how much I am not invested in the shit, because
It's supposed to release 3 times, I heard.
Yeah, 3 volumes, different dates for all of them.
Yeah, it's supposed to be like volume 1, volume 2, and volume 3. 1 in March, 1 in April, 1 in February.
Okay, I like Ty Dolla $ign, but I don't think Ty Dolla $ign like needs that.
Right.
Like Kanye just dropped 1 volume with him, the other 2 volumes by your fucking self. Show us that you could drop an album still. Okay, this is like why everybody's up here slandering Andre 3000 for not dropping an album. Let's really focus on slandering Kanye for like having an album, not doing what he's supposed to do, getting clearances, and not being about his business and releasing this shit when he's supposed to. Because this is crazy to me. I'm like, dude, for you to have this album done and you haven't released it, you pushed it back multiple times. I don't know
because it's not done though. Where's this? It's just not done.
Is that what the reason is?
No,
because he could not get the Nicki wasn't clearing her shit, and a couple of other shit, like samples didn't clear too. So he should have did his due diligence before he put a date on it. Well, that's all I'm saying.
Well, here's my thing. Donda 2 was never done.
Mm-hmm.
JIK, Donda to an extent, and even Life of Pablo wasn't even done. As good as what people like Life of Pablo was not finished. There was the song with Andre 3000, 30 hours is a good example. Like I love 30 hours, but it wasn't finished. The song is not done. It's still a good song, but that because of the talent of Andre and Kanye. But like that project's not finished. So he had a bunch of projects that's just that's just not finished. So I would not be surprised if this project that we will get from him in the future, it's not going to be like a maximized product. Like, it's just
what? If Kanye putting out rough drafts, now see that makes it worse. That makes it worse for me. Putting out all these fucking like rough drafts and shit. Like, bro, put out the fucking album. Take the time out. Stop fucking around hand sewing socks, bitch, and put out the actual album.
Wow.
Okay, put out the fucking album, bro.
I'm not really looking forward to it.
It's not gonna.
I'm not looking forward to anything.
It sounds like it's the worst album to me, and I'm a huge Kanye fan. That Backstreet Boys shit was whack.
Yeah, it's like, bro, of all the samples you can fucking do.
Wait, what?
And he had 20 producers in the room working on that song.
That everybody's song.
Wait, what? What song are we talking about?
The first song that he's releasing from Vultures is the Everybody song.
I didn't hear it. I guess that's new to me. I didn't hear it.
Yeah, I will play it, but I don't want my video pulled down for mediocrity.
No, it's not. You can send it as like a
put on Discord
or something, or in the group chat.
I'll put it on a Discord for those. The Discord is in our description. Make sure you join. If you haven't done it yet, make sure you subscribe as well. But yeah, I'm tired of Kanye and his mediocrity. It's like, bro, everybody hails this guy as one of the greatest hip hop artists of all time, but he under delivers. I'm like, bro, this shit's so frustrating to me too.
Dear,
huh?
Dear
what?
That's Dear's GOAT.
Kanye
artistry, yes.
Yeah. I mean, I won't take away from his artistry.
GOAT, man. Don't walk around it. That's your GOAT.
Not the GOAT rapper. He's not the GOAT on the microphone.
No. That's a GOAT right there.
He's given
the footsteps of Lauryn Hill, bro. Showing up on time.
He's given the GOAT on the microphone some of his best hits, and he's giving them some reference tracks on it. Too.
Hey, in all fairness, man, your GOAT is Kanye. K's GOAT is Young Thug. Not my thug.
Oh, now I know you're trolling.
Yeah, you're trolling.
I was stop talking shit. Yeah, so all right, let's move on to this next topic, man, because I sit up here, I keep talking about Kanye and get my fucking blood
And
pressure.
I don't dislike Kanye. I just want that to be clear. I like that. I actually genuinely like Kanye. I just
who has a
you
better
have to be held you have to be held accountable to at least album releases. At least
first 5 albums.
I agree.
Better than Kanye. Who has a better first 5? Hip hop history.
What would be his first 5? It would be the Graduation series,
The
808s, and what's the last one? What Fantasy? That's actually a good 5 start. I'm not gonna lie.
Yes, I mean I can't think of another 5 is better. After that it gets shaky.
Would you say Kendrick?
Kendrick is the first name that came to my mind. It's the only name I could think of.
What do you think, Lyricist? While I'm researching, because I would say Kendrick. One that came to mind was MF Doom. His start of his career was phenomenal.
Okay.
I would say Jay-Z, but one other thing. Hold on, nigga. Damn. I would say Jay-Z, but the Dynasty ruined it for me.
Yeah.
That nigga said, "Whoa, hold up, nigga."
Man, nigga hopped on. Oh, well, I would say Nas, but Nostradamus ruined it for me.
I mean, you know what? I can make the argument that Pac came out the gate.
Pac, I'm not. I mean, I'm not mad at that. I'm not. He doesn't have nothing as bad as Nostradamus, and the Dynasty to me was just a mid album.
I mean, I'm not gonna say. I mean, like Tupacalypse Now was so. It was so rough of an introduction to who he wanted to be as an artist, but it was still a great introduction. So, I would say that I would not to lean on Tupac, but Tupac had a great 5 album, start too. He ended with 7 Day Theory.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would. Yeah, if Jay-Z didn't have the Dynasty, I'd probably say him because it literally just ended around like the Black Album. But if I had to handpick the 5, then yeah, I could say him.
Yeah,
but I feel like it has to run. It has to run in order, right? That's all you're assessing.
Yeah. I mean, it's when you first start your career to the 5th album.
Okay. What about Outkast?
Outkast too.
Oh yeah, that's a good.
Wait, unless we're not counting that Eden Wild shit though, are we? Wait, hold on. Let me.
Idlewild.
Yeah.
See, people got to understand that was a fucking soundtrack album. It was a soundtrack to a movie. And everybody want to count that shit as an album so bad, bro. I was like,
it's in the run though.
But the thing is, it's in the run. But the intent was for it to be a soundtrack. That was the intent, but it was counted as an album. So it's no difference. That they count 8 Mile as a fucking album too for Eminem.
I wouldn't. I mean,
it's
not in the. No, I can't even put it because I can't. Because I mean, I'm going by the way they created it. So I would probably say MF Doom. Yeah, I would probably say MF Doom, and maybe like Tupac. That's fine. That's probably about it.
I would say Eminem's first 3 albums were on pace, but then the 4th one,
what refill? I mean,
Encore.
Encore.
No, Encore isn't the fall off of the.
I didn't like Encore, honestly. He sounded like he was doing too many of them.
I appreciate Encore way more
tracks.
I appreciate Encore way more than what's it called?
Relapse.
Relapse. Yeah, that's the one that I would say I can't include it. But like I said, if I could swap them around, then again the argument will look better.
I was that person that had to go back to because Relapse pissed me off with the with the accents. I've said that many times.
Yeah, I know. I agree with you.
And it's like, but
It was unnecessary.
I had to go back to it and listen to it, even though he was doing the goofy ass accents. M's content, like the actual like shit that he was talking about, he was telling people why he was going through. I mean, look, there was no difference. It was like the rap version of Britney Spears. Y'all remember when Britney Spears was going through her thing and she was British and all that other crazy shit.
I think I remember.
Yeah,
still doing that shit.
So it wasn't too far off from that. So it's like, even though he was of clear mind and conscious mind while he was doing it, he was just experimenting in a time of hip hop that he got. Unfortunately, he decided to come back in a time of hip hop where he didn't fit in. So where Kanye was hot, Wayne was going crazy still, Drake was getting ready to take over. He had to find his place, and Jay-Z was still Jay. It's like his time off, he had to kind of like carve out a spot for himself back into hip hop with Relapse. And even though he had people talking and it did numbers and everything else because he was Eminem, it's just the fact that from a hip hop purist or a person that appreciates it, they're like, okay, this is not what we're looking for. Why the goofy ass accents? And no one cared about what you had to say because it's like, dude, you rapping in this accent and we can't really fuck with it. Just like every time fucking Drake tries to, sing or rap in a different accent as well. It's just weird to me. I just like, just knock it off.
True.
Actually, I'm gonna be honest. Tupacalypse now, I don't know, bro. I don't know. I'm not saying it's bad, but I don't know.
That's why I said it was a rough introduction.
That's why. It
was a rough introduction to who Tupac was gearing up to be.
It's like, to be fair to Tupac, like this wasn't his like most optimized like form of himself, if that makes sense. Like this wasn't his polished form. Like how we criticize like Kendrick for C4. It's kind of like that. Like,
oh no, hell no, ain't that bad.
Yeah. Well, it's not that bad, but this isn't like but this version of Tupac it's not gonna like it's not what we like what his prime version is. Not even close to it.
Well, you know what? Even if that's the case, and we had to really do like a comparison, apples and oranges, that was still Tupac. That was him going through the process and starting the growth. Honestly, I don't think there's ever been any fucking growth in Kanye. Kanye is who he is.
What do you mean?
Look, Kanye is who he is and who he has been. The only difference is that he's just getting older. That's it.
He's never got better, and never in his career.
I can say that I think he plateaued with his production. I think he plateaued as a rapper. I think he is
what
like
time frame. Give me time frames.
Time frame.
Mm-hmm.
I think
production. I feel like he was way too experimental on Yeezus. What people give him credit for. There was some beats he did not have to do.
But that's the thing. I think his best production came like late registration, maybe 808s. But anything after that, it's just. It is what it is. It's a Kanye beat. I can't see where his production got better. And lyrically, we already know what the argument is that he don't ever write his own fucking music. So
I don't know.
It's an unpopular conversation, but at the same rate, it's like, can you show me where Kanye got better? Because I can show you where he fell off. My Twisted Dark Fantasy is probably his best album.
I don't agree with that, but that's a narrative.
I think majority of people would agree with that, but I don't agree with that.
Because it's a narrative. I don't believe that at all.
I said it may be his best album. Some people say that Life of Pablo is.
And that is just younger fans.
I know y'all heard that before too.
Yeah, I heard it. And that's also a bad take.
Yeah,
An unfinished project? No, I just got done saying that shit's unfinished.
hey, I hear you. And that's my problem is that how can we give him credit for these album runs when he put out unfinished products and we're gonna just say it's good just because? Like, no, it sounds like it's unfinished. It sounds like more need to be done. Production wise, it wasn't the best shit I've ever heard. I've heard a lot of producers do great shit. And Kanye knows how great he can be, but I can tell Kanye is very, very distracted too. These last fucking 10 years, that we ain't getting the best version of Kanye.
Well, I mean, he's not in his prime anymore, so I don't think he's coming back.
But he never even gave himself the opportunity to be in his prime.
Every rapper has a prime, regardless how big or how small. His prime to me is his first album all the way to
third. Maybe Heartbreaks.
No, that's a peak. I think his prime is how long you think a person or a rapper like has been. So I think he's been great until, or at least the best that he's been until my Dark Twisted Fantasy. I think that's the best.
Okay.
But I think his peak is between the whole Graduation series. I feel like that's the strongest he's ever been, the best he's ever been, the hungriest he's ever been.
And I don't disagree with that. I try to be nice with the whole, dark fantasy shit. I try to give it a little more.
I think Dark Fantasy is at the very end of the album is where I have problems with it. Because like Blame Game is so weird of a song.
Yeah.
Hell of a Life is so mid. It's a mid song. Mm-hmm. The lyricism on Flashing Lights, it's just no, wait, is it Flashing Lights or it's Flashing Lights, right? That's what it's called, right? Because there's two light songs. I know there's one on Graduation. I think
it is yeah.
Okay, no, Flashing Lights. If you look on the lyrics, if you look at Lyricist, if you look at the lyrics for Flashing Lights, he's just blurting a bunch of lights. Mm-hmm. Like simile blurting a bunch of lights, like red light, green light.
Flashing Lights is Graduation, right?
Yeah, Flashlights Graduation.
Flashing Lights might be Graduation, but I might be like thinking of the other light song.
Light song,
All of the lights is the famous.
All of the lights, yes.
Yeah,
all of the lights. He's just literally blurting out all of the lights, any kind of light that you want to say. That's what he's doing. And I think that, like, creativity wise, yes, the song and the production of the song sounds amazing, and Rihanna's vocals are amazing as well. But like the in depth of the lyricism of that song, it's not. It's overrated as fuck. Like you literally can look at it on a piece of paper, and it will say nothing but just lights. Sometimes you gotta think like out of the box for this shit. Like he makes it sound good though. I will say that nigga made it sound really good. I'm not gonna lie.
There are a lot of good vocals on that track.
Yeah, amazing. Oh, don't start that shit, please. Next topic. That's what that means.
That's what that means.
That's a good segue.
Don't shout that motherfucker out.
Man. I watched that episode, bro. I was dying.
That shit is annoying. You should make that a clip too.
What y'all talking about?
The MREC TV guy.
Oh yeah.
Yes, I was like, bro, like, shut up, bro.
Bro,
MREC TV.
Hey man, your response was so funny, dude.
I could barely understand. Every time I tried to fucking understand something, he kept blurring one out. Oh,
if this motherfucker do that one more time,
I'm so fucking annoying, man.
He was so lit by that shit. Hey, what's annoying is the fact that Meek Mill think it's okay for him to charge $250K for a verse. Why, bro?
Hey,
Why? Why is it okay?
Get your money, King.
Get your money, King. Stop.
Scam them, King.
Yeah, that's scam levels and shit, bro. It's like he think like he really like doing some shit with that. Like, bro, you gotta understand. Like, why don't we hear more of your verses? That's probably the reason why we don't hear more of your verses, because of that corny shit.
But his last album was disappointing as well.
Yeah.
Aren't most of his albums disappointing or no?
I charge $250K for a verse. Like, bro, stop it, man.
I think he's inconsistent as an artist. That's one minute you'll have a good albums like Champions, and then like last year,
you'll have the last album. I think it was like Wins and Losses or something like that. I believe that's the name of it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Champions. I really like Champions.
His ass got a ton of losses. He takes
He
L's
does, man.
often.
Often.
He takes
Yeah.
L's often. This right here is an L. This
He
right
probably that's probably the most he's ever gotten. That was the first time he's gotten it, so now he's gloating about it. He's the type of mind. He's the type of guy to do that. He's just always talking, always taking L's in the media. Remember he got into it with 50. He's been into it. He's been into it with Drake. He's been into it with 50. He's been into it with people. Cassidy. Cassidy killed him. I don't know if y'all heard that Raid track. That was one of the greatest
Yeah, I heard it.
I've
I heard
ever heard. Oh my goodness! And everybody just slept on that, but he destroyed him. Everybody's destroyed him, but he's still talking. He just don't get it, man. Honestly.
Yeah, it's like, dude, you're only as good as your best album.
Yeah.
And
What
how
would
many
that be?
albums ago was that, Kay? I know you probably know that.
Just well, if you want to say 2 albums ago, because of Champions of the 2, then I'll say that.
Champions underperformed though, which was disappointing because it was a good album, but it underperformed.
That's in like sales and stuff.
Yeah,
I mean, I ain't gonna look at that, but
I know, but we gotta sometimes look at it because
plus that intro is crazy too. The production on that album is crazy as well.
Yeah, people are like, oh, you guys don't consider the accolades. I do consider the accolades. I just don't think I'm not gonna hold it to the forefront.
It shouldn't be. Yeah, it shouldn't be prioritized first. That's to me. I believe to me, because you're high on Russ. We're not looking for Russ for sales, bro. At least, well, you are.
No, I mean, it's at the end of the day, but he is doing numbers. The guy, he has going down his fucking like staircase. He got damn near like most of his albums is platinum. Sorry, most of his records is platinum.
Mm-hmm. But I'm saying if he were to sell, I don't know, 100K first week, you ain't tripping about it.
Nah, because I expect it.
Okay, yeah. See,
Yeah.
I think it should be like to the standard of the rapper.
Now, be careful with that because Meek has had platinum albums.
Yeah,
So,
he has, but I mean, I don't know.
I mean, because he
he
wasn't that 5-6 headed monster we talked about a couple episodes ago. He is a part of that, so he is expected to do numbers. So when he released, they expect for him to do a minimum 250K.
Hey,
minimum.
That's your 5-headed monster. I don't believe that. Hey, those other 3 monsters could be slayed. I'm just saying.
I mean, honestly, if I had to just name them just to be who I believe.
Yeah, go ahead. I already know.
Like who I believe belong there. Of course, Kendrick. Of course, J. Cole. You have to give it to Drake.
You don't want to though.
I mean, no, but you have to. I mean, fucking 15 years of dominance. You'd be a fool not to. I mean, and that's all another conversation you hate. That's all from a commercial standpoint.
Yeah. I'm not.
His dominance is based on commercial. Outside of that, Drake ain't shit. I said it. He ain't shit. He wouldn't even be in the same conversation as lyricists or artists with J. Cole and Kendrick if he didn't have the commercial success that he had.
Do you think it'd be different for Drake if he was just consistent?
I think it'd be different for Drake if he was never with Wayne.
Wait, why?
Because I don't think he would have had the machine behind him like that.
But that's all he was missing, though. Just consistency.
He had the right machine.
He had the right machine.
Yeah. He had the right machine. When Wayne was fucking hot, Wayne put everybody into the spotlight. Because don't forget it, but when Wayne went crazy, man. Wayne had a period in the industry where he was dominating shit. And when he started putting on YMCB, it's Young Money pretty much, and he put the spotlight on Nicki and Drake. They went crazy after that.
Yeah,
Drake. So Wayne was the reason why their spotlight was so big because Wayne was so fucking hot at that time. Other than that, if they didn't have Wayne behind them, they wouldn't be who they are right now. Period. So they got with the right person that was hot at the right time, and they had the biggest machine behind them. And that's why
it was meant to be.
Yeah,
it was their destiny.
I thought Lil Wayne made Drake better. So it's like from a morale standpoint,
I don't know. I don't know what you mean by that. What you mean?
like making him better. Like when I mean like I feel like Lil Wayne is one of the best things that happened to Drake's career, in my opinion. Because like just him being like when you have it's like JID and J. Cole. Like I feel like one of the best things that ever happened to JID's career is being around J. Cole, in my opinion.
And the best thing that ever happened to Young Money was biting off of Big Sean.
I don't. Okay, I guess. Sure, whatever. I guess. I don't know, man. I don't know about that one because I don't know nothing about that.
Look it up.
Because you said it's like a flow or something.
Yeah, the super duper flow. That what they was doing for fucking 5-6 years running.
Oh, everybody was doing that. Big Sean had everybody doing that for a minute. It wasn't just Young Money.
Yeah,
Eminem was doing it.
Yeah,
Young Money, they did
the biggest.
You're right about that.
they went crazy with it.
They were doing it so much, everybody thought they made it up.
Exactly.
But yeah, everybody was definitely doing that for a minute.
Oh yeah, wait, are we? Do you still want to do that as an idea? We're gonna make like a you're gonna do like a Word Excel document. Maybe I think we should do 15 rappers.
Yeah, so
out of the 2010s.
So we're gonna go over that.
Okay.
So we can make sure it's done right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I ain't trying to fuck it up. So.
No. I could send you the idea. I be always giving you good ideas.
I know you do.
And
I always shout your ass out too. Like everybody, this was Christopher's idea.
We should just do that. We should do a draft too. We should do that one too.
Yeah. You know what? I'm thinking about doing a draft, but doing a draft live on YouTube.
Okay.
That'd be dope.
So, instead of doing it on TikTok, yeah, I could do it on TikTok, but you know.
No, bro, make them upset, man. Do it on all platforms.
Yeah, I could do that.
You sound like you were enthusiastic to do that shit.
I could do that.
That's a good idea. I mean, that's a great idea if you do it on platform.
Can't believe you sound very enthusiastic.
Yeah. Hey, do it.
You can do it. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. All right. So
wait a minute. Let me ask Kay something.
Andre tour. Oh, sorry.
Go ahead.
Kay, you got Meek Mill over Rick Ross?
All time.
MREC TV.
Stop, please. I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna say no.
Okay. Lyricist said yes.
Because Lyricist is a Rick Ross hater.
Hey, so what?
Oh, okay. So there's a bias.
There's no bias.
That is a bias.
No, I have a reason. A valid reason, and it should be everybody's reason on this fucking panel.
I'm gonna be so honest with you. I don't think Rick Ross would lose an opportunity versus Drake like that. I don't believe it. I don't, and that's not my sole.
You know
purpose,
why
though.
he wouldn't lose?
I know I just talked in the narrative, but that's not my sole reasoning though.
You know why he wouldn't lose?
Because why?
Because this motherfucker mastered the art of being like a identity thief. Okay. So at the end of the day, it takes some level of intelligence to pull that shit off. Rick Ross ain't dumb. And he ain't dumb at all.
Meek Mill's dumb as fuck.
Dumb motherfucker.
Oh my
He's
God.
a dumb motherfucker. Okay.
Yeah. I'm telling you, there's like 15 different rappers that are licking their chops just to take that Drake matchup. I'm not lying to you. There's not even more.
Bro,
I'm probably even being
out
generous.
of the box of rocks, he's probably the fucking box. Okay, that's how dumb that motherfucker is. Okay, he either one of the rocks. He's just the fucking.
I still
box,
like Meek Mill though. Maybe we need to do a segment on Meek Mill because I think Meek Mill is actually out of most rappers out of the 2010s. I feel like
I want him to take an IQ test.
Me too.
The lowlights do Meek Mill like the worst justice. They really do because he's still good. He just took stupid L's that he
MREC TV.
I never liked Meek Mill, honestly. Never liked.
Meek Mill is not a bad rapper.
I got Wale over Meek Mill.
Oh, we all do.
Okay, good.
Yeah,
That's not a hot take. That's not a hot
Good.
take.
I got
Good, I'm
Wale
glad to
over Rick
I
Ross.
just wish
Shit.
Wale was more consistent in dropping music.
I wish he was
Me too.
emotionally stable.
I ain't gonna judge him for that. I ain't gonna judge him for that. We don't know his background.
I don't care what his background is. You're a grown ass man. Manage your emotions, man. Shit.
Dear for Life's goal is not managed that well.
Hey, you know
It's
what?
not what.
Hey, Kanye ain't managed that well either. Hey, he still makes
Hey.
good music.
All
better than
geniuses
Meek
got something wrong with them. If you look through history, all geniuses got something wrong with them. They're cutting off their
Hey.
ears. Steve Jobs eating fruit, walking around his bare feet. So Elon Musk, he's crazy. Einstein.
Taking loss to Pete Davis. Yeah, okay. Lose a whole life to Pete Davis. How the
is
fuck
it
is
really
that?
a loss if you lose a Kardashian? Is it really a
No.
loss?
It's a loss when you lose your whole life. That's what is a fucking loss. It's like,
Kanye just crashing out right now.
yeah, he been crashing out for fucking 10 years. I just need him to crash.
I don't look at that nigga for his politics.
I hope his bags work. Because you about to damn, man.
I learned to look forward to him as an artist, then look forward to him than his own little antics. I ignore the antics. I just, what are you releasing? That's all I want to, because he does too many antics. So it's like it's getting old. You're just doing Kanye. It's of the norm. I'm ignoring it.
Dude, from Poopity Scoop to the Ninja Socks, bro. This nigga is pissing me off. Okay.
Poopity Scoop is one of the best instrumentals I ever heard him create. Once he got to that point, I was like, yeah, he's not serious.
No.
He's not
Fire
serious.
ass beat bullshit lyrics.
But can't you not like be impressed at the same time? Because it's like the production is insane, but like the shit, when you say that, it's like, nigga, you threw a great beat away, like on purpose. It's like, why?
This nigga loves mediocrity.
No, I don't. Stop. That's a great fucking beat. That's a great beat. That nigga just ruined it.
Yeah, he fucked it up. All right, man. So let's close out with this last one, dude. So we're gonna talk about Andre 3000 going on tour. Okay. I'm tired of talking about Kanye. I can't take this shit no more, man. Between him and Meek Mill, those two, they underwhelm me. They're underwhelming. So Andre 3000 going on tour for his recent album, was New Blue Sun, the flute.
Yeah,
the flute album. So I really, because I know he freestyled the album. So is he going to freestyle every performance? And is it really going to be 40 minutes of flute activity?
You think Andre 3000 is a troll?
I think you're a troll.
What I got to do with this?
I think you're trolling us with your background. But it's all right.
It's a good game.
Is that the Pokemon game or no?
Hell no. Nah.
Oh, okay.
Hey, look.
It looked kind of like
fighting in that background.
They throwing hands.
They are. You're fucked up right now.
I saw them punching the Pokemon in the Pokemon game. The guy walking around.
What is that? Super Mario Brothers? No, it's not. I mean, Super Smash Brothers. That's what it looked like.
Oh no. But for real, is Andre 3000 a troll?
I don't think he's trolling. He's done too many like press runs and interviews and shit for the album. No, this man is serious. That's all. I will give him the respect of being serious about what he did. So, I'm just trying to figure out like how would it work, and I don't foresee him doing a long set. I'm pretty sure he may have like a couple of openers, on the tour with them. But I'm trying to. The hip hop page is going to try to like it because it's Andre, but if it doesn't fit like the scope, they got to understand you shouldn't be there. You should be there. I'll buy tickets to it, but I don't think it's not made for everybody.
But
you buying tickets?
Probably not. I'll try.
But the reason why I ask you is, do you think he's a troll, or the better word probably, do you think he's a tease?
I think he's setting up for an album.
Think it's false hope though?
No, I think that he's just trying to get himself in a position to drop an album. He's been talking about it a lot more and doing that press run. But I think he wants to focus on this first and then go from there. I mean, it's no different with his acting career. You see how much he dived into his acting career, right? He stopped music. He was serious about acting. So this is a familiar trail for Andre. So when he focuses on something, he stops doing something else. So I think that now that he's focused on this instrument and like the flute album and stuff like that, that he puts everything else to the side. He's not thinking about rapping. He's not thinking about acting. He's only focused on this project right now. So I don't think he's trolling. I just think that he's a directional minded like individual. And I think a lot of it is like his success with this album showed him that he could still be successful. So it kind of helped remove some of the fear that he's been talking about too. So, but what are y'all thoughts?
Go ahead, dear.
Everybody wants a solo Andre album. Technically, we have a solo Andre album already out there. Would y'all agree with that?
Technically.
Yeah.
How did y'all like that album?
I did.
I thought it was a cool lo-fi hip-hop vibe, but
Okay.
it's not bad. He's being himself. Like,
Right. He's definitely being himself. Like his music's definitely an extension of himself, no matter what he's doing. Like he's not trying to be anybody. He's not trying to duplicate or replicate anything. That's what I like most about him. But if he did put out a solo album like everybody wants, I feel like there'd be 2 or 3 tracks on there that'd be really good, and the rest of it, but that may just be me. And when he says he doesn't have another album in him, or he feels like he's too old, I believe him. I feel like he doesn't have, if you ain't got it, you ain't got it. If you don't feel it, you don't feel it. So, I mean, I don't expect another album from Andre.
And that's okay. And people got to understand that. It's like everybody's inspiration. Just because you see Black Thought rapping about something don't mean that how Black Thought brain works is going to be how Andre brains work.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? How Andre brain work is not how Jay-Z's brain. Jay-Z just said the same thing in the interview. He just said the same exact thing that Andre said.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what else can I talk about? I got to really, really feel it to drop another album. So
right.
If Jay's saying it, yeah, of course. He got 14 albums? I don't know.
About 14.
Yeah. So it's like, 15. So if he felt, okay, I know he has an entire body of work. Andre doesn't have that body of work, but he has also contributed a lot to hip hop too.
The man's been on a feature run since 2012.
So and that's what I'm saying. And people
hasn't missed not one.
And people like, oh well, it's much easier to write one verse. No, bitch, it is hard to write a hard 16 consistently.
Damn. Wait, you have to throw in the bitch there?
Yeah, yeah. So that's for every single person that sit up here and say, oh, it's super easy. Okay, what you get in the studio and drop your hottest 16. Maybe you have a record deal.
And no one's dropping a hottest 16 like that, nigga. That's for sure. This is Andre 3000 standards. Like,
I bet you half the motherfuckers that say that shit can't count 6 bars. They wouldn't even know what a bar format looked like.
Right. I will go on a limb and say this, Lyricist. I believe deadass with every feature Andre 3000 has been a part of, he boosts the quality of your album. That's how good it is. If your album is like a 1, he will make it a 2 or 3.
Yeah, I mean that one song is gonna be talked about.
Yeah, because he's so requested.
So it's like this.
Expected.
There has only been one other artist that has had features as dominant. I wouldn't say as dominant, but in the same realm as Andre, because Andre is the fucking man. I ain't never heard him miss on a feature.
I think Andre 3000 is the best like rap feature.
Period.
Ever.
Yeah. Number 2 to him, I say M. I don't think I don't think M is.
Oh man, you lost him.
Spiffy said he's done after that one.
No. I'm just gonna say to people in the comments, they're probably gonna say J. Cole. I was like, no, he clears J. Cole.
J. Cole had a good year, but I'm talking about career over the career.
Oh yeah, over the course of his career, yes, Andre 3000 clears.
Yeah, Andre, and I say number 2, maybe M. I can't think of anybody else. Wayne, number 3. I can't say every Kendrick feature was great. So
He
Kendrick
doesn't have
4,
that much.
you know.
He just don't have that much, but it's still good.
But that's what I'm saying. It's like, you know, I can't say too many other artists that has had strong features. There was some, because don't forget that M had a reputation of being the artist that body other people on the other shit,
sure.
on their shit. So they'll say that if, oh yeah, you lost me with that one. I can't lose you with that. It's facts, bro. It's facts.
Doesn't Lil Wayne have that same?
Nope.
Why not?
People never feared getting on a track with Wayne.
Why not?
People never feared it. They never feared it.
Who is them people?
Most artists that has them on there as a feature. That's why Wayne is on like damn near 70 plus features in one calendar goddamn year, because everybody wanted to work with him. M didn't have that effect. People avoided being on a track with M. People avoided that shit.
Wait. So are you saying no one wants to be on the track with Eminem because they're afraid he's gonna get bodied?
That he's gonna body him. Yeah.
So why do people request Andre 3000 then? Because he bodies every last one.
Yeah, but so the thing is, due to the fact that how he approaches it, he elevates the song. People afraid M is going. He's not going to only crush the feature; he's going to take attention away from them. So it's contribution.
This is gonna take too much longer.
Yeah, so it's contribution versus, you know, being a fucking eliminator on your own shit. Renegade M, he thoroughly out-rapped Jay-Z. And we still talk about it right now. Every single song that Andre has been on, he elevated that song. He had the best verse, but at the end of the day, people like, man, that song was dope.
Hey,
so
Eminem,
you don't think Lil Wayne didn't have that same effect from the years of 2008 to 2011?
Wayne punching like crazy right now, but guess what? They talk about it for a couple days and that's it.
What? We're not talking about the impact of a song. We're talking about what the guy does.
That's what I'm talking about. I say he punched like crazy for these last few songs. But go ahead, Derek.
The fact that we're judging this off of what a nigga fears is crazy. But go ahead.
But it's factual though.
I would say Eminem has stronger features, but there was definitely a period of time when Wayne was, you know, killing everybody on their own song. But Eminem has a stronger reputation for that, especially on Wayne's songs. That I don't know how many songs he's been on Wayne. I can think of one, the Drop the World. Yeah, the Drop the World song on that Rebirth album. Eminem destroyed him on that. But I don't know if Wayne was really rapping. He was kind of doing his rock and roll shit. And the No Love song with Wayne, but that was on Eminem's album. I think Eminem got him on that one too.
No, he didn't.
No?
Look at his face.
No, he didn't. The other one he got him because Lil Wayne was doing melodic rap.
So what?
On the Rebirth album?
Drop the World was a melodic rap performance.
Yeah, he wasn't really rapping.
So he's supposed to get him on that.
Yeah,
he wasn't.
Right. Yes, he is. If you're doing melodic rap, you're supposed to do that.
Because Wayne wasn't doing his usual beast mode rap on that track. It was different.
It's shame on him for underperforming.
It's past 45. I'm just saying. I don't want to, make the editor pissed off. I'm just saying.
With that being said, MREC TV. All right, y'all. We go.
Yeah, you're annoying, bro.
Hey, yo, just shout out to MREC TV. We use
no. MREC TV, hell no. We ain't shouting out yo. No, you get no free promo
bro.
here.
Yeah.
Fuck. Don't you take that back, bro.
All right, y'all. With that being said, we gonna wrap this shit up. We gonna probably pick this up on the next pod. But until then, y'all, I thank y'all for checking out the Lyricist podcast. Make sure y'all subscribe, join our Discord. Information is in the description. I appreciate y'all.